Hello, everybody. Welcome to DragonTech, the Maggie Walker Programming Club. We're excited that you're interested in our HTML course, and we hope we can teach you to not only know how to code, but to enjoy coding. So, the first step to coding is to have a decent text editor, or IDE. There are many of these that you can use, and before we install the one we'll be using in the class, I want to go over one other option just in case you have an issue with the one we'll be using. If you're on a Mac, go to your Applications folder, which you can go to Finder, Applications, and open TextEdit. From there, go to New Document, and go to Format, Make Plain Text. You're ready to write code. It's as simple as that. You can just type in code, and it appears as code. Now, you may not know what any of that means right now, but I can assure you it is HTML code, and you would be able to open this as a web page. If you're on Windows, not really too familiar with the process, but it's probably very similar. The application you want to use is called Notepad. Just make sure you save it as plain text. Now, while you can write code in one of these, developers have introduced many programs to make it easier to write code. The program we'll be using for this course is called Atom. So we'll go over how to download that now. For this video, I'm going to use Safari, but you can use Chrome, Firefox, Opera. If you don't have any other option, Internet Explorer, please don't use Internet Explorer, please. So the first step, obviously, is to open your web browser. After that, you're going to go to atom.io. There should be a big orange download button in the middle of your screen. Click it. And as you can see, it'll start downloading. Now, as it's downloading, I want to explain something about the process of downloading a program. Many of you might think this is common sense, but you'd be surprised at how many people don't know this. Apologies if you don't know this. Right now, we're not actually downloading the program in its purest form. We have to do some unpacking before we can actually open it. This is true with almost every program you download off the internet. A lot of times it'll be a .dmg format, which means you're downloading the installer for the program. Here it's a .zip, as you can see. I did this earlier. That's from that. It's a .zip, which means it's a compressed version of the program. All that means is that before we can open it, we have to decompress it. So in a second, I'll cut to where it's finished downloading, and we'll resume from there. Okay, so this is just finishing up downloading. So we're going to go ahead and decompress the file now that it's finished. I'm going to come to my downloads folder, which I have right on my dock here. You might need to look around in Finder for it. But here's my downloads folder. As you can see, there's the .zip file right here. So Macintosh comes pre-installed with Archive Utility, which automatically decompresses files. I think Windows has something similar to this. And so all you really need to do to decompress this is to double click on it. And as you can see, it automatically starts going and expanding it. And there you go. Now you have the application. Now the last step here is just to drag this application to your applications folder. And then what I do, just to keep my computer clean, is come back to the downloads folder and move this to the trash. You don't need that anymore. There's no reason to keep it, so you can go ahead and just delete it. Now, I want to go over one last thing. If you want Atom in your dock down here, what you have to do is go find it, open it, and open. Now, you right-click on its icon down here, and you go to Options, Keep in Dock. And now, when you quit Atom, it'll stay in your dock. Now, the next step for this course is to come to the introductory class. It launched on September September 17th, where we will answer any questions and resolve any issues you may have, as well as talk a little bit about the course in general. I encourage you to come to this class even if you haven't had any issues or problems with this downloading process. We're looking forward to coding with you.